What's up, guys? Welcome to Big Boy Paranormal. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It's kind of windy here, a little chilly out this morning. We just got done with a whole bunch of rain. It's flooded in my area. Been a rough couple days. Had a lot of rain. Anyways, today's video is Slapped Ham. Go over to his channel, check him out. Hit that subscribe button while you're over there. Today's video, here's the real reason this scary video is trending. Well, let's check it out. Let's put your big boy pants on. Let's get into the video.
You're about to witness some of the scariest videos that are trending right now. Let's take a look. A chilling photo posted by Reddit user Perosinist has started trending for an eerie reason. The old photo, printed from film, shows a burning house with something strange in the window. According to the post, the picture was taken by the user's co-worker's grandfather during the fire, and it appears to show the great-great-grandmother, who had been dead for years, standing in the kitchen.
Oh shit, I see it. Looks like she's washing dishes or something. Ooh, that's creepy.
In the image, amidst the flame...
Guys, I'm sorry to pause it again, but my sinus and allergies is really working overtime this morning, so I apologize if you hear me sniffling and all that.
You can clearly make out the figure of a woman standing in the window.
Yeah.
Leading many to wonder if this is a ghost caught on camera.
Well,
again, this is an
real in there while the house is on fire. I gotta finish these dishes before the house burns down.
Print taken directly from film, so digital tampering is out of the question. So what do you think? Love to hear theories on this eerie photo in the comments section down below.
Pretty creepy, Callan.
I think my room is haunted. And
TikTok user Leslie Janet has been sharing her suspicions that her bedroom might be haunted, and some eerie clips have left her followers wondering the same. In the first short video, her bedroom door can be seen slowly opening, seemingly all on its own. She claims this sort of thing happens often, along with strange noises she regularly hears in the room.
He's in there for 10 more years, before I guess from midnight till 4 a.m. with bruises everywhere. Another writes, I felt that if I stayed there any longer, I too would have... Luckily.
But things get even creepier in this next post. While filming a makeup tutorial, something odd happens.
Look at her hair flipping around.
She tends to take kids. And if you guys haven't seen my story about my mom here in the Llorona, you guys can watch it.
Oh, shit.
And to be honest, I would be traumatized if I would have saw her.
Slowed down, the footage reveals the strange moment in more detail, leaving many viewers spooked. So is there something paranormal lurking in her bedroom? The strange occurrences have certainly sparked speculation.
Start whimpering, or you would hear I, me, see, hoes, meaning oh my kids. And it's a legend, that story about my mom here in the Llorona, you guys can watch it. And to be honest,
it's not like a fan blowing her hair or anything. None of the rest of her hair is moving. It's just those few little strands. That's weird, man.
Be traumatized if I would have saw her.
In a live stream paranormal investigation back in 2021, popular ghost hunter Ricky Velasquez took on the challenge of spending the night inside a reportedly haunted house. Known for his fearless exploration of eerie locations, Ricky's fans were in for a chilling experience, as the atmosphere quickly turned unsettling. From the start, Ricky comments on the strange layout of the house and notes an eerie sense of foreboding.
Se ve muy raro mi estabilizador y todo. Somos 394. Ayúdenme a compartir.
He mentions hearing unusual noises and detecting odd smells throughout the exploration.
Ooh. Oh, shit.
In this particular stream, Ricky introduces a new element, performing a sugar ritual instead of his usual salt one, which he believes might attract spirits.
Why sugar? I've never heard of sugar. Can somebody explain that to me? Leave a comment. What's the sugar ritual?
As the investigation progresses, mysterious activity escalates. Ricky encounters cold spots and unexplained movements, as well as unsettling noises.
No muy seguido acepto ese tipo de invitación, menos cuando...
Oh, shit.
At one point, Ricky performs a flame ritual, burning a substance to establish contact with any nearby spirits.
Ay, güey.
Why are you setting the house on fire?
Y algo no está bien aquí. El color del fuego.
Not long after, moaning sounds can be heard in the
To be
background.
honest, that was actually very satisfying.
Dale.
Oh, shit.
Dale forma. Dale voz.
The most shocking moment occurs when Ricky
Look, guys, I'm all for investigating. I do investigations myself. Don't set shit on fire. Be respectful when you're ghost hunting.
walks into a small, empty bathroom.
Muchas gracias, Lupita González.
But what happens is nothing short of terrifying. Watch.
Empiezo a sentir helado.
Watch.
¿Qué se escuchó?
Oh, shit, it's right behind you. Run. Oh, hell no.
A face appears behind Ricky's shoulder. Slowed down and brightened up, viewers can make out what seems to be an old woman standing just behind him.
Ooh. Creepy white-faced bitch.
This investigation went out live to Ricky's followers. The sight of the old woman sent the chat into overdrive. As Ricky leaves the bathroom, a moaning sound can be heard.
No.
But when he goes back in to take a look, there's clearly no one there. Growing increasingly uncomfortable, Ricky decides to end the stream early. Before leaving, he thanks his audience for joining him in the terrifying experience and departs, visibly unsettled by the events that unfolded.
Sentí horrible, no sé.
The live-streamed ghost hunt left many of Ricky's viewers shaken, with fans speculating about the identity of the old woman and the eerie activity caught on camera. Was this house truly haunted, or did Ricky inadvertently attract something darker with his sugar ritual?
Ooh.
Only time will tell if Ricky returns for another round.
God, that was... Okay, now I read some of the comments on this video before I played it. A lot of the comments on there were saying, why do all these ghost hunters, when they actually find evidence, why does it scare them and run if that's what they're actually looking for? I've been on a few investigations, and I will tell you, yes, you are looking for ghosts, you're looking for evidence, and when you find it, I'm sorry, that is creepy as shit. It is scary. I don't know why, but a lot of these commenters are saying, oh, I just go and run after it and find. No, it scares the shit out of you because it's so unexpected. That doesn't mean that I'm going to take off running. So far, I've never taken off running. but it does. I've gotten goosebumps. I've jumped and gotten freaked out and everything. It's especially when you're by yourself.
In 1996, the world was introduced to one of the most controversial and bizarre UFO cases ever documented, one that continues to spark debate even today. Dr. Jonathan Reed, a man who claimed to be a psychologist, recounted a shocking encounter in the forests of Washington state that he says changed his life forever. This alleged encounter, involving the death of Reed's dog, a strange alien being, and a government cover-up, has polarized UFO researchers, skeptics, and the public alike. According to Reed, it all began when his beloved dog went missing one day. Concerned, Reed ventured into the nearby woods to find his pet. What he stumbled upon instead was beyond anything he could have imagined. Reed claimed to have seen a strange floating UFO in the shape of a spike hovering silently in the forest. Here's a clip of what he captured.
Why are you breathing like
The
that?
situation became more horrifying when Reed spotted the alien being itself. In a gruesome sequence of events, Reed watched as the alien creature grabbed his dog by its jaws and tore it apart, turning the dog into white ash. Unfortunately, Reed claimed this moment was not captured on film. In a fit of anger and fear, Reed said he picked up a tree branch and struck the alien, apparently weakening it. This action, according to Reed, subdued the being, allowing him to bring it back to his house. But instead of alerting the authorities or running in terror, Reed made an unusual decision. He took the alien into his home and stored its unconscious body in his freezer.
Oh, yeah,
Here's some more
I've seen
footage.
this. This is old footage.
Reed's story only grew more bizarre from here. Instead of fleeing or seeking help, Reed attempted to conduct an autopsy on the alien, filming the entire examination.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is the video. This has been analyzed like several times, and I think that they have proved it to be a real video. I don't know. I could be wrong. If you guys have heard something different, let me know. Leave a comment. It is a weird video. And you gotta remember, the footage is all fuzzy and everything because it was from
However,
1996.
Reed later claimed that mysterious white vans arrived at his house, ransacking his entire home, confiscating his evidence and leaving him with
Some
only
men in
fragments of the alien body and the
Will
footage he
Smith
had
and Tommy Lee
captured.
Jones.
The story didn't end there. Reed said the government had made several attempts on his life, forcing him into hiding. Reed later claimed that an unknown organisation, which he referred to as the Alliance, was protecting him from another shadowy group known as the Dark Side. These groups, according to Reed, were aware of the aliens' existence and had deep connections to government and military agencies. Reed also
That's
claimed
weird.
that the alien later came back to life in his freezer, emitting high-pitched sounds before mysteriously disappearing. Despite how extraordinary his claims were, Reed went on to present his case publicly. His story gained significant attention after he appeared on Coast to Coast AM with Art Bell, the late-night radio program that often discusses paranormal and extraterrestrial phenomena. Reed's tale captivated the show's large audience and he became a recurring guest on the program. Over the next few years, Reed published a book about his experience and even spoke at UFO conferences, including the International UFO Congress, where he was heralded by some as one of the most important figures in UFO research. The footage Reed released, particularly his recordings of the alien body and the UFO in the woods, went viral long before social media platforms like YouTube even existed. The footage is grainy and shaky, but it was enough to convince some that Reed had indeed encountered something extraterrestrial.
Yeah, if you watch it close, its eyes blink.
Skeptics, however, were quick to criticize the video, calling it a poorly executed hoax. In an episode of Fact or Faked Paranormal Files that aired in 2010, a team of investigators set out to recreate Reed's infamous video,
I remember watching
and they
that
successfully replicated it almost shot for shot. Using basic special effects and practical techniques, the team demonstrated how easy it would have been for Reed to fabricate the footage. The show's experts also subjected Reed to a voice stress analysis.
But the thing is, in 1996, a lot of this editing software and stuff wasn't around then. I mean, I'm not saying the video's real, but I'm saying I think it'd be a little bit harder to fabricate. Could be wrong. Could be wrong.
A technique used to detect deception. The results suggested that Reed was not being truthful, though this test alone was not enough to definitively prove Reed was lying. The debunking didn't stop there. An in-depth investigation conducted by the website UFOWatchdog.com claimed to have exposed Reed's real identity as Jonathan Rutter, not a doctor, but an individual with a history of fabrications. According to this investigation, Reed's claims about working as a psychologist were entirely false, and he had no verifiable academic or professional credentials.
Now the truth comes out.
UFOWatchdog.com also revealed that Rutter had no medical license or history in academia, as he had claimed. Further scrutiny of his story raised more red flags, including the timeline of events, his sudden disappearance, and the fact that many of his key witnesses were unverifiable or unwilling to come forward publicly. Still, Reed's story has its defenders. Some prominent figures in the UFO research community, such as Jamie Maussan, a well-known Mexican journalist and UFO investigator, have continued to support Reed's claims. Maussan, who has been involved in several high-profile UFO investigations, has stated that he believes Reed's story and evidence are genuine. Maussan has even conducted interviews with other alleged witnesses and claimed to have gathered enough evidence to suggest Reed's case is one of the most important in UFO history. Other supporters argued that the intensity of the government's efforts to discredit Reed only proves that he was telling the truth. Reed's case continues to stir interest even in 2024. The original 1996 footage was shared on Instagram by user Alien Bioma, which brought new attention to the controversial incident. The clip, which showed the small alien-like figure wrapped in foil, quickly went viral, reigniting debates over the authenticity of Reed's experience. One commenter even claimed to possess one of the original VHS tapes of the footage, offering a detailed account of the alleged alien's time in Reed's freezer and its strange behaviour. Despite all the scrutiny and attempts to disprove his story, Reed's case remains one of the most widely debated UFO incidents of all time. For many in the UFO community, Reed's story represents one of the clearest examples of a genuine extraterrestrial encounter, while for skeptics, it's nothing more than a well-crafted hoax. The mystery of Jonathan Reed and his encounter with an alien in the woods continues to linger, leaving many to wonder whether it was all an elaborate fabrication or a real glimpse into the unknown.
What do you think? Do you believe in aliens? Leave a comment. Let me know. Myself, personally, I don't know. I find it... I don't know how I don't find it hard to believe. I just don't think that we have very convincing evidence at this point. And I know that there's all these theories about the government hides it and all that. Why hide it? Is it because of the panic that it would cause the public? I don't know. I still can't buy into it. Although I was at work the other night and it was cloudy and everything, and there was about 4 of us standing outside in front of work, and we could see these balls of light in the sky just like zipping around and everything. And I actually pulled out my phone. I started recording it. Come to find out, it was just lights shining from the ground. But at the time, whenever I first seen it, you couldn't see like the beam going up. Anyways, it moved just right later, and I saw it, figured out it was a light, but I thought I was catching aliens there at first.
In December
about to make me
2023,
believe.
Reddit user OwnMedicine2753 shared a chilling photograph that sparked much debate and curiosity. The post includes a photo taken shortly after the user was involved in a car accident earlier in the year. In the accompanying text, the user explains how a 4x4 vehicle had made an illegal U-turn, crashing into her car. She had been driving with her partner in the passenger seat, and once everyone was safely out of the vehicle, she quickly took some photos of the wreckage. What makes this photo particularly eerie is the figure that appears to be standing next to the driver's side door,
Look at that.
the very
It's even got a
seat the
beard
user
and
had been
everything.
in. She insists that no one was there at the time the photo was taken, yet in the image a blurry figure can be seen.
Yeah.
What's even more unsettling is that the figure, upon closer inspection, bears a resemblance to her late grandfather, who passed away when she was just 12 years old.
Oh, shit.
The user noted that her family members who knew him well also saw the resemblance, further fueling speculation that her grandfather may have been watching over her that night. The accident happened near a cemetery, which has led some commenters to suggest that the figure might not be the user's grandfather, but perhaps a wandering spirit tied to the nearby graves. Others offered the possibility that the figure could be the spirit of someone who had died in a car crash along this very stretch of road, now forever bound to the area in search of safety or closure. While some are inclined to believe that this is a spiritual encounter,
Man, that
others
is
remain
creepy.
skeptical, chalking it up to a trick of the light or a camera glitch. However, for the user, the idea that her grandfather might have been protecting her during a potentially fatal accident.
Okay, I've about ruled out the trick of the light or camera glitches. There's too many pictures out there like this for it to be a camera glitch or anything. It's not a coincidence, whatever. I mean, everybody knows me. They know I'm a skeptic, but man, look at this. I mean, it's got some distinct features to it. That is weird.
Has brought her some comfort. Here's a quick and strange one from Reddit user Twisted Stink Eye. While out walking one evening in Montana, the user snapped a photo of the setting sun without noticing anything unusual at the time. However, upon reviewing the image later, they were startled by what they saw.
Oh, shit.
A green anomaly that resembled the iconic coding from The Matrix.
Yeah, that's too much like
According
it.
to the user, they didn't edit or alter the photo taken with their iPhone 15 Pro Max and weren't even aware of the anomaly until much later. Despite some skepticism from commenters accusing the image of being digitally altered, the user insisted they wouldn't know how to edit a photo like this. So could this strange green anomaly?
But now, this is one theory I really don't believe. I don't believe in the Matrix and all that. And it's pretty coincidence that this is identical to the movie. I don't know about this
be a
one.
hint that we're living in a simulation. While many remain unconvinced, the eerie image has certainly sparked curiosity.
Yeah,
Coming
I don't
up
know
in our
about that
last segment in just a few seconds, we take a look at a bizarre doppelganger story that's left everyone scratching their heads. But before we do, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle
Do
that
it.
little bell icon there and turn on all channel
it.
notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and creepy videos. In a story that sounds straight out of a mystery novel, two men who not only share the same name but look uncannily alike recently underwent a DNA test to find out if they were, in fact, long-lost relatives. The eerie tale involves Brady Feigl, aged 33, a pitcher from the Long Island Ducks, and another Brady Feigl, aged 28, who plays for the Las Vegas Aviators. The twist? Despite years of confusion and uncanny resemblances, the results revealed they aren't related at all.
Oh, wow.
Both Feigls stand 6 feet 4 inches tall, sport fiery red hair and wear glasses. Their lives took an even stranger turn back in 2015 when they both underwent the exact same elbow surgery by the same
What?
surgeon, Dr. James Andrews. The mix-up didn't stop there. The younger Feigl recalls receiving a phone call from the doctor's office asking when Brady Feigl would be reporting for surgery, despite having undergone the procedure 6 months earlier. That was when he learned that there was someone else out there with his name who could easily pass as his twin. In 2017, the confusion escalated when the University of Missouri baseball team...
I mean, I can tell they do look different, but there is a lot of resemblance. They could be brothers.
Mistakenly tagged the wrong Brady Feigl in a birthday post on Twitter, sparking yet another identity crisis between the two athletes. The surreal coincidence left everyone wondering, could these two identical strangers be linked by something deeper? In a bid to uncover the truth, both Feigls decided to take a DNA test. The results? Shockingly, no biological connection was found. But the story doesn't end there. Researchers have suggested that some doppelgangers, people who share startling physical similarities but aren't related, may have certain genetic markers in common. According to an August 2022 study, people who look alike but aren't related may share genetic similarities, a theory that could offer some answers to the strange phenomenon. We're still brothers in a way, the older Feigl said despite the test results, but the lingering mystery of how two unrelated people could live such parallel lives continues to haunt those who hear this bizarre tale. Could there be more to the story, something yet undiscovered? Science may have given one answer, but the eerie coincidence leaves us with far more questions.
See, and what makes it even more weird is like they both play baseball. I mean, had the same cert. That is kind of mind blowing. If this is true, wow, that is weird, man.
Have you ever heard the eerie case of the lead mask mystery? We took a deep dive on this disturbing story over on our second channel. Here's a little snippet.
I've never heard of this.
On a sunny August afternoon in 1966, two Brazilian electronic technicians set out on what would become the final journey of their lives. Their destination, Morro do Vintém, a densely vegetated hill overlooking the bustling coastal city of Niterói, just across the bay from Rio de Janeiro. The men, Manuel Pereira de Cruz and Miguel Jose Viana, were not there for sightseeing. They carried no provisions, save for an empty water bottle, a couple of towels, and a small notebook filled with cryptic instructions. Clad in formal suits and waterproof coats, they ascended the hill in silence. Strangely, each man carried a peculiar item, a lead mask, opaque and crudely cut, resembling the kind used to protect against radiation. What happened next would confound authorities for decades, spawning a range of theories that span the mundane to the otherworldly. To this day, the case remains one of Brazil's most enduring unsolved mysteries, a story of bizarre deaths, coded messages, and an eerie absence of answers. This is the Lead Masks Mystery, the unsolved case that still haunts Brazil.
If you want to hear the full bizarre story, we'll put some links to the episode in the description box down below there. It's also pinned in the comments.
Well, good job, Slap Tam. Some of those videos were a little bit convincing. Not all of them. Not all of them. Some of them were a little older and everything, but hey, good job. Make sure you go over to his channel and subscribe. Does awesome videos. Before you go, make sure you hit the subscribe button here. It just helps me grow. That's all it does. I appreciate everybody that has already subscribed. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.